let's see. It was like he estimated. No, there's a word for this. It's like he predicted that the host of Shihe would then enter in bloodlust, and that the host of the Wang Shu sword would be predicted to become cold and cruel.
嗜血狂乱，现在的玄霄不就是？
Oh, so that's both side effects. It makes it so that you have become so on one side cold and cruel, and then the other side into like bloodthirst and bloodlust. I see. A state of madness, bloodlust. So isn't Xuan Xiao now?
师公将这些话告诉了玄霄师叔和素玉前辈，命他们二人修炼时务必循规蹈矩，不可躁进，以免走火入魔，引发祸事。
Right. Let's see. 不可躁进 is a. Anyway, let's see. Shi Gong has passed down these words, spoke these words to Shishu Xuanxiao and Miss Su Yu, and commanded the two of them to stick to convention when cultivating. That they must not. 照镜 is that's the one I need to look up really quickly. I think I can figure it out but I haven't seen the word in a while, so let's see. That they must not move forward rashly, otherwise, in order to avoid the backlash, avoid their powers, the side effects of going into the backlash of power. I guess that's maybe, and create trouble and to. It's so hard to phrase this. Darn these run-on sentences. In any case, in order to avoid the side effects of the backlash of power, and thus causing trouble or causing great trouble.
怎料与幻冥剑一战，双剑失去其一，师叔受阳炎所扰，变得暴躁异常，更是狂性大发，将数名弟子打成重伤。
I see. Who would have thought that in this battle against the Huanming realm, that we would lose as one of the dual swords, and Sisu would then receive a disturbance to his yang aura and flame aura, and so thus he would become strange and easy to anger, and also that he would go berserk and injure numerous students. I'm just making sure I read that right. 暴躁 is just have to make sure. Yeah, irritable. He would be strange and irritable. Oh, I see it now. Sorry, I didn't see it in the chat. My bad.
万分痛心。双剑既可以是飞升的灵器，也可以成为起祸的凶器。
I know, right? Right. 凡此种种 everything that happened, it seemed like it validated all of Shi Gong's worries back then, and it made him extremely broken-hearted. The dual swords were spiritual artifacts to allow one to ascend, but now it became the became the catalyst for great trouble.
师公他决心找出当宿主失控时封印双剑力量的办法。
师公 decided to find a method to seal the power of the dual swords if they were to go out of control. If the host went out of control. There you go.
要怎么做才能封印住？
Let's see. He found the method, right? Let's see. Oh, die? Oh, thank you. Let's see. He found the method, right? Then, what do we have to do to seal them? Seal the power.
宿主意，则双剑亡。这便是师公留下的话。
Oh. If the hosts were to perish, then the dual swords would die. Those are the words that Shi Gong left behind. Oh no. So the host must die. And that's the only way for the dual swords to die too, because they're connected. Oh no. But then that means we have to not only do you have to kill Xuan Xiao, you have to kill Ling Sha as well. Oh no! That's really bad.
这什么意思？是说要让宿主死？
I know. Yi is not a common word for me either, Tianhe. Tianhe says, what does that mean? Are you saying that we have to have the host die?
宿主若死其一，则他持有的剑将会陷入长眠，双剑缺一，自然无法再用。
Right. Okay, so one of the hosts have to die, not both of them. Jing says, if one of the hosts were to die, then it would be predicted that the sword, the sword he wielded accordingly would enter into a deep sleep. And if the dual swords are missing one of them, then naturally you would not be able to use them. Or if one of the dual swords goes missing, then naturally they would not be able to use them. You need both of them to work.
可是，这只是说要怎样阻止双剑，根本没说能不能让宿主恢复正常啊。
Right. But this is only talking about how to stop the dual swords. It doesn't say anything about making the host return back to normal.
我想，师公他直至过世，并未真正找到将双剑之火消于无形的办法。
消于无形? Let's see. I think that. Let's see. I think that Shi Gong, until he passed away, was not able to find the real method to make it so that to make the trouble, like not the troubling effects. I'm thinking of a good way to put it. Let's see. Shi Gong was not even when he died had not found the method in order to completely eradicate the negative effects of the dual swords. All of the negative effects of remove all the negative effects of the dual swords. Yeah. Uh-oh.
玄霄师叔之所以在素玉前辈离开之后变得狂暴难以自控，乃是因为他二人共同修炼双剑。
Right. Xuan Xiao. The reason why Xuan Xiao Shishu, after Miss Su Yu Su Yu departed, turned into ended up into a berserk. Ended up into a difficult to control berserk state was because the two of them had cultivated the dual swords together.
而灵沙令望舒剑复苏，如今师叔与掌门不断催动望舒之力，未经修炼的宿主只能元神不断受损，一再被寒冰之气所扰。
Right. Also, when Ling Sha awoken the Wang Shu sword, Now, Shisu and leader continued to boost the power of Wang Shu, and the host that had never gone through cultivation could only continue to receive damage upon their fundamental life essence. And let's see. And continue to be troubled by the aura of ice and cold. So basically, because Ling Sha has never cultivated the Wang Shu sword before, she can't stave off the negative effects of using that sword. So that's why she's in the state she's in right now.
师公还说，宿主持剑，则力量异常强大，要将其杀死谈何容易？寻常修行之人与之交手，必会被阳炎烈火或冷凝寒冰所伤，除非有人能够抵御这两种力量。
Oh, I see. That is interesting. Sorry, I'm just reading this. Shukun also said that when the hosts wield their swords, their power will become unusually usually strong. It would make it so they would be difficult to kill, and even a normal person who has cultivated before, if a normal person who has cultivated before were to exchange blows with them, they would be injured by either extremely powerful yang aura and flame, or by cold and coagulated cold and ice, unless there was a person that was able to withstand both types of powers.
他当年万万料想不到，当真有人体质如此特异，既不畏寒，亦不怕炎热。
Oh, at that time, I'm sure he never predicted that there really would be a person whose properties were so strange, being one who was not afraid of cold, and also not afraid of heat.
子英，这是什么意思？
Ziying, what does this all mean? 天河,
天河，
you're the
你知道
one.
我在说什么？
天河, do you understand what I'm saying?
从你手出三寒气而不觉冰冷，在炎帝神农洞中又不觉炎热，就已经令人又惊又疑。
Let's see. From that moment, from when you touched those 3 artifacts of cold and yet felt no cold. Sorry, let me think of a better way to rephrase this. Tianhe, know what I'm saying? Or sorry, do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I read it as you. I translated too fast. My bad. Tianhe, do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's a reference to something else in our modern times. Let's see. From the moment when you from when you touched the 3 artifacts of cold and yet felt no cold at all, or when you were within the Flame Emperor Shenong's cave and yet felt no heat, felt no heat. That already made everyone 又惊又疑 is like that gave everyone a surprise, and it means like they would it was suspicious, I guess. I'm trying to think of a better way to put it. You understand what I'm saying, right? Or you know what I'm saying. It's not important. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I guess I'll just say like that made one very surprised and suspicious.
在不周山时，我替你疗伤，初时以为你走火入魔，后来才发觉，你体内有一寒一热两道气息，冲撞之后竟是融为一体，并无异状。连玄霄师叔也说过你体质特异，还有其他许多有迹可循之处。
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Dragon Ball. Oh, speaking of Dragon Ball references. Anyway, Ziying says like, when we were at Buzhou Mountain, when I helped you heal your wounds, at first I thought that you were receiving backlash from the effects of your powers, from a negative or like yeah, it's like a back from the effects of your powers. Only afterwards did I discover that within your body are two paths, breathing paths. I know it sounds really weird. It's a martial arts thing. Don't worry about it. Two types of breathing, one cold and one hot. After the two collided with each other, they became one, and then you no longer were let's see. And any abnormalities disappeared. Even Xuan Xiao Shisu did say that your properties were extremely unique. And also, there were other extremely... 有许多有... this one... and also, there were many other things that could be considered as proof.
你说这些是要我去做什么？
You saying all that, just what do you want me to do?
天河，你是否无论如何都要救灵莎？
天河, do you wish to save 灵莎 no matter what?
还用说吗？这是一定要救的。
Do you have to ask? Of course I want to save her.
灵莎是未经修炼完成的宿主，当双剑做成剑柱，琼华飞升之际，强烈催动双剑，必定会令灵莎元神耗尽而亡。
Yep. Let's see. Basically, Tianhe's the only one that can kill Xuan Xiao. Yep. He's the only one that can stand against cold and heat. He's a special dude. Ziying says, Ling Sha is a host that has not completed her cultivation. Let's see. Once the two swords are used to create the sword pillar, let's see, and the sword pillar, in order that the Chonghua guild will ascend, they will have to exercise. No, they will have to boost the dual swords by force, and it will cause Ling Sha's life force to be used up until the point of death.
为了灵莎，一定要阻止琼华飞升，而且玄霄飞升，反而会害了他自己，害了所有人。
For the sake of Ling Sha, I have to stop the Chonghua from ascending, and also, Xuan Xiao by ascending is only going to harm himself and going to harm everyone.
要阻止琼华飞升有3种方法。
There are 3 methods to stop the Chonghua guild from ascending.
一是夺回望舒剑，从此隐居山林。姑且不论你我如何夺回此剑，即便是顺利夺回，师叔已无法再被冰封，不能飞升，又再度失去了望舒剑。你能想象心魔深重的师叔会狂乱到何种程度？
Right. The first method is to retrieve the Wangshu sword, and then from that point on hide in the mountain forest. Let's see. Let's see. And also, let's not first speak about how you and I would be able to retrieve that sword. But even if we were able to retrieve it with no issue, it is impossible for Shishu to be sealed in ice again. And being unable to ascend, and once again losing the Wangshu sword. I'm sure you can imagine the Shishu whose heart has already been infiltrated, his heart full of great evil. Let's see. I'm sure you can imagine just what Shishu, with his heart full of great evil, just how berserk, let's see, just what level of berserkness, what's the best way to put it? Just what level his berserk state will reach. I think that's the only way.
是的，他已经控制不住自己了。
Right. Sorry, not right. Yes. He has already lost control over himself.
所以，只夺回望舒，后果必定会危害整个琼华派，甚至更多无辜的人。
Let's see. So just retrieving the Wangshu sword, the results would cause great harm to the Chonghua Guild, and even to the point of even more innocent people. Hi, Kipbot.
第二个方法就是让双剑宿主死其一，则持有的剑会陷入长眠，双剑缺一，自然无法再用于飞升，所以只能除去西河剑的宿主。
Let's see. The second method is to cause the death of one of the hosts of the dual swords, and then cause the sword that person wielded to enter into a deep sleep. If the dual swords are missing one, then naturally they would not be able to be used to ascend. So, thus the only thing to do would be to destroy the host of the Shihe sword.
要我去杀死大哥？
So you want me to kill Big Brother?
天河，
He's just saying his name.
他是玄霄，是除了爹以外对我最好的人之一，是我的大哥呀！就算我再也不肯喊他大哥，就算他杀了重光长老，就算他变成那样。
I know. Tianhe says, he's Xuan Xiao. He's one of outside of Pa. He's one of the people that has treated me the best. He's my big brother. Even though I'm not willing to call him big brother anymore. And even if he killed the elder Chongguang, even though he's turned into this.
天河，我已说过，师公留下的办法，对你我而言太难了。
Tianhe, I've already told you, the methods that were left by Shi Gong are too difficult for you and I.
你说还有第三种方法？
Yeah, what's the third one? The third one would be to kill Ling Sha, basically. Tianhe says, you said that there was a third method?
你劝师叔放弃飞升，放弃执念，但是，天河，第三种方法最简单，却也最难。你认为师叔会听你的吗？
Let's see. You beg Sisu to give up on ascension. To give up on Zinian is like to give up on his ambition. But Tianhe, the third method, even though it is the most simple, is also the most difficult. Do you assume that Sisu will listen to you? He's like, yeah, Tianhe doesn't have that kind of confidence.
你先静一静吧。
You should think peacefully for a moment. Or like, calm yourself down first. Or I guess like, now we gotta think hard about how we want to go about this. It's gonna be difficult. The first method is basically to grab that sword, but that means that that Xuan Xiao would just be out of control and might cause a lot of destruction while he's angry. The other is to kill him, or the third is just to beg him. Oof. Not looking good for our heroes.
喧嚣，
Yes, see. I know he means to leave you alone to think about this. I was just kind of like, it's implied. That's more implied. I guess literally what he's saying is like, oh yeah, think about it carefully. He just saying 选项。
大哥，我到底该怎么办？
Kidho says, Big brother, just what should I do? Okay, so we have control of Tianhe again. I'll go ahead and say, oh, don't move any further. We have the puppet Mengli with us still. Well, I didn't make any choices necessarily, so I'm gonna save here. There's no point sitting through all that again. Well, okay, I guess I can go to the dev room for now. I'm just kidding. I'll just move around for now, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna try to leave the area first. And yeah, Catbot, thanks for joining us, by the way. I was busy translating. So I guess all we can do is move around a bit, I guess. Not gonna go in the cave. We could go to the cave for fun. What happens if we go in here? Oh, we can still go in here. Can you see the dev room still? Oh, no, the dev room's not here. Oh, no, it's here. They're still here. So if you ever wanted to do the dev room stuff, you can still do that. But there's no point being here, so I'm gonna just leave. I was just curious if you could visit the dev room. Alright, so this is that'll go out to the area, which I do not. What's this? Oh, this is just the way down, which I don't want to do. Or do I want to do? What does it say? Sky King Ground Tiger? Is that one of the devs' names? So according to this, it says that... Oh, it says to progress, I should just go into the house. Okay, I'll just stop now. I'm silly. I just wanted to see what would happen. So let's just go to the house. Let's just move the plot along. I'm glad they give you that save so that way you don't have to, you don't have to sit through more dialogue without being able to save, because they do recognize that it's a lot of dialogue to throw at you. I wish they did it more in the game, but whatever. Let's see how Ling Sha's doing.
Ling Sha!
He's just calling her name. What?
人呢？
Where is she? What's happened? Oh shoot.
林莎，她不见了。
Ling Sha, she's gone.
什么？
What?
先前明明还睡在这里的。
Earlier she was clearly sleeping here.
走，她会不会是？
Oh no. Could she have...
快走，我们分头去找。她应该还没有走远。
Let's see.
你去找青鸾峰附近，我直接御剑往山下去。
Hurry! Let's split up and search. She shouldn't have gone very far. You search around the area of the Blue Luan Peak. I'll fly down with fly down the mountain with the sword.
好。
All right. It's time to search for Ling Sha. Oh my goodness, Ling Sha. Please don't do something stupid. Please. Do not go... I'm just gonna go kill myself to stop him or something like that. Please. They do not... Our dear friends do not need this crap. unfortunately, I'm just worried that Lingsha is the kind that will just, I don't know, do things without really thinking of the consequences. Or she kind of doesn't value herself, which is kind of sad.